changes required, except that your presentations did give a good journey mapping. So that's, I'm not too sure whether you managed to observe what the earlier group was doing when they looked.
Is it too brief?
Okay, you see, you have to appreciate the power of that table, right? The journey mapping table is actually a very powerful tools, because on one look, I captured a lot of information. When I look at your slides, so you say I have a journey mapping. These seems to be the parts of the benefits of the journey mapping, but these are just information that is presented like any other normal process. But that table is actually very useful. It summarizes too many things. So I suggest that you must develop at least one journey mapping table for one persona. Okay? You must do that. But anyway, let's go back to the beginning. The very first things. Right? And so introductions, then you say, so you have a very good so-called intro on the airport group and their partners, but I think you didn't cover the retail part. Changi Airport, why we are so special is because our retail experience is super good. You cannot miss out that part. The retail is not just buying things, F&B, and also some almost like places of interest, right? So that's our strength. So you have to include that. So you see how you include. Then some more. Next. Then you say a major challenge faced by the airport group. I have to say, so far your group, this part, you did the best. So you articulate very well what's the challenge faced by the airport group, right? And next one, then you say, then we have to address the challenges. These are the good recommendations, but the recommendation is very generic, right? I mean, they are correct, but it's very generic. But what is more important is how do we make things happen? How do we actually solve it? Okay. So then you're supposed to come up with a good solution. Then suddenly you jump into the travelers. Why do you jump into the travelers? Because you need to introduce a good solution. What is a good solution? Journey mapping is a good solution. Okay. So as part of to understand how the airport group is able to finally solve these problems, the challenge, right? We need to understand the needs of our users, right? So especially the travelers. So very useful tools. You assume that the audience know nothing about journey mapping. So they don't know, because they may be engineers, they may be accountants, they don't know about all these useful tools. So one of the solutions, right? It's the implementations, is the developments of journey mapping for your many travelers, right? So let me explain to you what is journey mapping and what to come up with the journey mapping. So you have to say that the way journey mapping can be used is we need to first identify the persona of the travelers, right? So in this case, we are using two personas, business travelers and leisure travelers. Okay. So of course, in your presentation, in your script, you can say we have analyzed many personas, ranging from leisure, family travelers, business travelers, solo, and blah blah blah. You can say a few more, right? For for us to illustrate the power of journey mappings, we are using business traveler, or we are using leisure travelers. You just pick one, you don't have enough time already, it looks like. Okay? Then you come up with the journey mapping, right? If you want to use these slides to explain what are the benefits of using journey mapping, you can. But ultimately, you need to show that table, because that table show very clearly which is the different stage that your travelers is going to have interactions with the airport group, right? And it allows us to summarize at every stage what are the touch points. In fact, at every stage there could be already a multiple touch point. And at multiple touch points, you can even identify what could be the pain point. Pain point is what I'm most concerned with, because pain point comes with complaint, right? So, and of course, you can also summarize in that table what's the customer expectations at every of their touch points, right? So that's the benefits of having the journey mapping. Then you create the journey mappings and you start to help the audience understand at this stage. Give some example at this stage, a few examples. So it will take you a few minutes to talk about that table. Okay, then after that you go on. So this so-called problems phase, my suggestion is you just pick one, either business traveler or leisure traveler. So this slides totally cannot use already. So the information you put inside that table. Okay? Yeah, move on. So then of course at the end you have to conclude, no? So by having this kind of journey mappings, we are able to understand all the pain points, right, and the emotions of our travelers, and with that, we will have to find ways to solve their problems. So, and at every of these touch points, we need to find a ways to capture their feedback, and this will be part of my customer experience management system. Right? We try to imagine what actually happens when you go to Changi Airport. Yeah, at every stage you do something. You interact with the person, you interact with the machine. These are all your touch points. It could be the person that you unhappy, it could be the machine that doesn't work, and that creates your pain point. Then once you have these frustrations, go to the next step. Oh, still doesn't work. Go to the next. So the emotion build up already. Wow, very big already. You need to be able to vent out. Right? If you don't vent out, this one will come very, very strong. So if you have a way to immediately provide some feedback, so you release your frustration, then you're not so angry. The worst thing is keep holding, everything doesn't work, and cannot vent out. Wow, the memory is very bad, right? So that's why the CM system or the CRM system create like an apps for you to give feedback. There's a lot of cures for you to key in feedback at the important points. So that actually those are part of your CM system. Okay. So of course the way you try to say there's a CRM system and there's a CM system, but you don't really help people to understand the slight difference. So you may need to massage these few slides and find a way to help people understand what does the CRM system do, what does the CM system do. Give an example. What are the data collected by the CRM? What are the data collected by CM system?
But we got include already.
Okay. So find a way to help people understand how they are different. how they are different. Okay? Of course, it's not that easy. In a lot of situations, people get very confused. Hey, should this be in CRM or should this be in CM? Sometimes they can be in both, but you have to make the decisions based on your journey mapping. Right? So, but ultimately, what we are saying is, because for a long time, the many organizations only have CRM system. Whether these are restaurants, Crystal J, Chanel, when you go down there, you have transactions with them. That's CRM system, right? You pay, they know exactly who you are, how you make payment. That's a CRM system. But to Changi Airport Group, I don't have this CRM information for the retail partners. So to me, I created all these kiosks. What I'm trying to create is a lot of touch points so that I gather the feedback. That is the CEM system. So there are actually some slight differences. You have to think over it to understand the nuance. So now we are saying that there are CRM systems, even for Changi Airport Group. There are also CEM systems, because I create a lot of touch points for people to give feedback. So now I have like two sets of information. If I'm able to integrate them together, then I have a complete picture. Right? I know the profiles, I know the experience at the different time and different touch points. So once I have so much information, what do I use? What do I do with it? Right? So use CM to collect feedback, okay. Use CRM, automated. So this one I leave it to you. I mean, it's still relevant. You can still make use of it. The next slide. Right. Suggested solutions, delay, cancel. So all these are you're trying to suggest solutions to solve problems by travelers. But how is it related to my CRM and CM system? You don't really explain, because our learning is more about CRM and CM. So I'd rather, if you say put airport directly, our CRM system, once I merge it, I know that I will be able to receive this immediate request from the customer using my mobile app, and therefore I'm able to automatically send the relevant answer solutions or answer to my to the customers that improve the customer satisfaction. Yes, that's a good solution. But my baggage issue. So what if they have a handling optimization software? How does it help my customer? It doesn't help at all. I mean, in the sense the customer doesn't know, unless you say it's like Grab. Wow, I can see on the map there's the thing is coming. Already reach the 10 meters from you, 5 meters from you. Oh, then it's different already. That's a very good part of your CM system, right? Unless you have that kind of thing, right? Otherwise, it's not a good solution to customer, right? So
we
you
are like
think about it,
implementing solutions for the customers and not like the Airport Group, the problems that they're facing.
Yes, there's solutions that helps the customer.
Okay.
That the customer can see, can feel. So you want to really decide what you want to do. Okay? That's all. Okay. So, but anyway, you have to conclude that with all these suggestions, what we want to finally do is to be able to solve the final problems that the entire airport community responds to the customer as one. Okay? So I think actually you still need one or two more slides to finally come to this. Okay? Because all the CRM, CM system, once you have the data, you need to be able to share with them. Share with my staff, share with my business partners, so that they react in a proper manner, timely manner. Right? Then you can conclude. Is that okay? Can I? Alright, next group please. next